Grace and peace. This is Evie. Happy Thursday. Today's date is December 10th, 2020. And I am making this video because I had seen something that troubled the very core of my spirit, and I had to address it. And that concern is here in America, they are saying that, I guess maybe even by next week, that they may have a vaccine available for, to combat COVID, a vaccine for COVID. And I hear that, but I don't want to take part in that. Excuse me. Last week I had heard on the radio Governor Cuomo, when they said that this vaccine was going to be approved and possibly available. He had said, especially with the numbers spiking so high in New York, that he put an urgency on it being ready and available for Black people, minorities, the financially disenfranchised. And he stated that he didn't feel that wealthy, rich Caucasian people shouldn't have immediate access to it, but that it should be given to the Black community, the disenfranchised community first, because, you know, the way it was played out was like, oh, don't give the good stuff to the rich people first, give it to the disenfranchised. That was the message in between the lines. Moving forward to this week, I had just seen on Facebook this morning, but I was looking for it because I wanted to refer back to it. They had a post, and they said, what it said was that a Black female doctor, scientist, was, I guess, instrumental in creating the research for this vaccine. And good for her. That's really nice. My problem or my concern is this. Good for her. I commend her. I know it takes hours and hours to learn medical terms, to study medicine, to take the bar and all these things, to get your certification, to get the MD. I get that. So I'm not taking away from what she has done. My problem is, or my concern is, the trust factor, because this situation can go one of two ways. It can be, oh, we're going to publicly show through media that this vaccine has been created or spearheaded with a Black woman in mind, and you should be able to trust it because it's a Black woman that we're showing the picture face of that's involved in this project. And so those in the Black community will probably embrace it because they tired. That a dear coworker of mine that said the other day that she's tired and that she probably will take the virus, the vaccine. But you have to be mindful, prayerful, and mindful, because at the end of the day, this thing is bigger than just a black and white racist thing. In the natural, that's what it is. But in the spirit, it's something totally different. And at the end of the day, you got to be mindful, because those that's running the narrative right now know that with eyes getting open and people getting conscious and really trying to say, wait a minute, what's really going on here? That if they use a face that looks like your face, you'll let your walls down and maybe try and maybe even entertain the thought of, well, maybe I will take the vaccine. Be mindful. I'm not saying don't take it. I'm saying be mindful. Don't be so quick. Don't be so quick to jump and take this thing, and they have a detour or a distraction to make you feel comfortable with it. Don't trust that narrative. Be mindful. My other point of concern is, at the same time of one group being trusting of the vaccine, another group, which let me go straight to the chaser, those in